Okay, today we're not doing Minecraft. This time we are doing Luminous Pro, a star app which you might like because it has really cool stuff. You could if you search something, if you search something like searching Betelgeuse, which is the largest star in the Orion constellation, and if you press the land button, it'll go on that star. You can also go into orbit. That's a better thing to do. So in this video, we're gonna be seeing some of the stars and 2 planets in the solar system. Saturn and Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system, but Saturn has the most moons. It has more than 100 moons. 140, I think. That is a lot. I learned from a weird YouTube channel that it that Saturn had the most moons. They counted it, and that was the thing that they were doing. Well, this is one. Well, Rigel is the largest star. Second largest star in the Orion constellation. I think so, because Betelgeuse is the largest one. It's the brightest one in the Orion constellation. And second largest. Well, you're probably liking this video because it's really cool. Well, Vega, we probably visited earlier. Well, we could. This is. I'm using the button orbit. Well, the largest exoplanet, it orbits a star with a disk. Yeah, that is surrounded by disks. And interstellar disk, I think the name is. Well, our galaxy that we live in, well, we cannot see other targets while we're in orbit. So you'll have to go back home to get that is another way to do it. Well, if you look at satellites or spacecrafts and look at Voyager 1 or 2, you can see the solar system rings of it. That is really fun, you probably think. Well, it's really cool because the Draco is one of the largest constellations. Well, I don't know what the Southern Cross constellation is. Well, some people call it Crux, and we're going to Saturn now. Well, Saturn is the second largest is the one in the solar. It's the second largest is the planet and most moon. It has most moons. Well, Saturn is only the second because Neptune is the fourth largest. Uranus is the third. Saturn is the second, and Jupiter is the largest. Well, you can see if you zoom out, you can see other planets. You can see other planets. That's another way. Well, Saturn has rings. There's another. There's an exoplanet with the most rings. Its name is J1407b. That is the name. Now we're searching for Jupiter. Jupiter. It's the right one that we're doing. Well, it sets at 2:03 tomorrow. Well, if you watch the New Year, I saw that they were doing other places around the world. Well, that was cool, but Jupiter only has 95 moons. Well, it's the second most planet with the most. It's the second planet with the most moons because it has 95. Saturn has the most. Well, our next one is gonna be we're going to see the International Space Station. Well, you probably think it's the coolest. Well, Black Eye Galaxy looks like that. When you look at it, but that's not the real thing. Well, I did this by accident. So we're back on the app. So we're getting close to the International Space Station. I think we're back home. Well, no, we're probably not. Oh, we are. So we're searching International Space Station. Well, it's not a spacecraft. It's a satellite, not a spacecraft. Well, the James Webb Space Telescope is the most telescope, and it's pretty far away from the planet. Because some people think it's the farthest, some people do not think it's the farthest. Well, we're traveling to the International Space Station. Here it comes. There it is. You probably like the look of it. Because other satellites are found. Other satellites are called spacecrafts, which they do not orbit planets. Instead, they travel around the solar system. Well, Voyager 1 is the farthest one from the solar system. Well, our last location is going to be the moon. Well, you're probably going to like what we're going to do. We're going to the moon. Well, I sometimes mess up I tried to search moon, and it didn't do it. Well, I actually had to do the moon, because look what it does if you search moon. It does that, and we're not supposed to see that. Well, it's getting a little better now because the moon. Well, there it is. Well, we're almost there. The moon is right there. We're going to land on it before we end the video. You probably, if you want to be an astronaut when you grow up, you can visit any planet in the solar system besides Jupiter and Saturn and the other ones, because some ones do not have the land. You'll probably have to be sure to be safe on it. But bye bye.